morning everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch. Right, before we get started, I've just had a couple of requests. One I may do tomorrow, if I can find what I'm looking for in my storage. And two, the same gentleman, David, from Ohio in America, Southern Ohio, has asked if I could show him the swan wreath that I did a month or so ago back. I've still got it because it was a gift. The elements were a gift from a dear friend, and so it's a sentimental thing. So it won't be for sale. So I've got it down because it's on the wall facing me when I work, to show David. So first of all, let's give David his wishes. It's Big David, and if I can measure it, well, I have got a tape measure. I'll measure how big it is. So I've got it on my easel and I'll bring it round. So that is my beautiful swan. I'm going to see if I can give it a close-up for you, David, just to see the different things on it. So there is the beautiful swan with all the lovely green feathers and white and wispy bits, and the big feathers there, and also the leaves there with the little sprinkly balls on, and then these big long feathers coming out, leaves coming out. And I've also got those wonderful flowers as well around the swan, with some white calla lilies, and also it's very much the same down there, David. And I've put in some variegated ficus as well, some white willow also, to add to it, and some white feathers. So I hope you like that, David. A bit of more of a close-up for you. Isn't she wonderful? I call her the Swan Lake. So that is what she looks like there. Let me just get my camera back straight. The measurement of her, now then, David, let me just grab my tape measure. She is very big, and I'll do it from the back, from the widest point of the leaf. She is 40 inches, David, 40 inches wide, and she is an absolute beauty. And she is on my wall again as I work. If you could see some of the feathers moving, it's because I've got my fan on. So I hope you like what you see, and thanks to my dear friend. I couldn't have done it without her, and it's wonderful. So slightly sitting a bit wonky on here, but she should be like, I think she's caught on something like that. But yes, and in here she's got little pearls as well, and velvet flowers here, and these as well are beautiful. So yes, David, gorgeous. So I'll just take her off and place her back on the wall where she belongs, facing me. She's very high up, but I can reach. There she goes, back at home. So that is my beautiful swan, my lovely, lovely swan. Um, I've also had a message last night from a lovely lady stating concerning when I do my videos, if I get one, that I call this Oasis. And she, the lady, you know, she didn't mean nothing by it. It said, you use Oasis for wet flowers or fresh flowers, real flowers, should I say. Yes, you're very right, you do, which is the green one. In the United Kingdom, the green one, we call it the wet Oasis, basically for real flowers. And also this one, which is which I believe you call it Sahara in America, I think, and maybe Canada, I'm not sure, but in the UK we call this dry Oasis. So when I say Oasis, I don't mean always mean the green one. It's just a shorter way of really saying it, you know, just Oasis. So I'm sorry if I've confused you. You know, in the UK, we don't see it as being wrong, because people in the UK know what it is when you say dry Oasis. Yes, I understand, you know, what you mean by it. You're not wrong either. You know, none of us are wrong. We're both right. It's just that some countries have got a different name for it. And so if you do hear me say Oasis, you know, because I'm working with silk, I mean the dry one. So from now on, I won't say Oasis, I will say dry foam. Because I don't want to cause any confusion, you know, and, you know, confuse anybody about what I mean. So I just wanted to clarify that. So thanks for the message anyway, you know, I appreciate it. So I'm going to just say the dry foam. All right, my darling, so nothing meant by it, we're all right. So that's that one. And I've had another request. A gentleman rang me on my business number last night. He does live in the United Kingdom. He's subscribed to my channel. He does silk flowers himself. He's not been doing it for long, and his partner, for Valentine's Day, he wants to try and make something personal, his own Valentines Swag. But his partner doesn't like roses. Her favourite flower is peonies. And carnations. They're her favourite flowers. So he's asked me, because she doesn't like the colour really red either, she loves pink. So he's asked if I could do a Valentine's Day swag in pinks with peonies, and maybe add some carnations, to give him an idea on how to make something beautiful for his partner. And it's my honour. I would love to. He did say that he wasn't bothered if I added white, but with her just saying, you know, liking pinks, he just thought, let's just have pink. So there's no white, apart from a little bit in the bow, but you can barely see it. So that's what we're going to do. So today I've already got this swag ready with the bow. Now I've got long tail ends. If I just place it on there, I've got long tail ends because I want to gather them and attach them coming off to the side. So that's the reason. So I've got a plain nice sparkly pink ribbon, Then I've got a beautiful pink. I know it's got red in it, but you tend to see the pink more, I think. I did when I was looking which one to use. And then that's the white, but it's the mesh, or I forget what you call it. But that's what all I've got in that. And then I did add a bit of the red bow, but it's got pink love hearts on. So I don't think she would mind that. So that's the swag. So let me just push that to the side and let's go through what we're going to use. It says she did like a bit of glitter. She likes the glittery things. So I've got out some of my rubbery textured fern. So we're going to incorporate that for our greenery and place that inside as well. Probably around the sides going down. Of course, a beautiful conifer, I thought, against the pinks, with the texture and the contrast, this would look beautiful, and the way it leans over like that, so that would look lovely at the top of the swag. So we've got that. Now I have got this out again. When I said it looked like asparagus fern, when I analysed my video, I changed my mind. I think, does it look like fennel instead? I can't remember, but I've got some of those out again as well, just to add a different texture, and again, you know, just to give it that softer look within the greenery, instead of just being, you know, dark green or something like that. So it's just adding softer with the white being on it. Now I have got some of my eucalyptus silver dollar, my favourite of all, and I thought we could also add that in. And these, and I must admit, these look lovely against anything, absolutely anything, but pinks as well, because they've got like a light grey tint to them, bluey grey. They look beautiful against pink, so I had to get those out. Now I have got some of my variegated ficus. I did have some oddments the other day, so I want to put those in, but then I've also got some fresh stem. Oh, I brought 3 out. I thought I only bought 2, but I've got 3. So I've got some of those as well. So that's all I'm using for the foliage. So for our flowers, I've got some like a cerise pink, some wispy wildflower. I'm not sure what the actual name of them is called, but I thought with it being very similar to the sparkly bow in colour, that may add a lovely little extra touch. Now I've got the peonies, and I've got these ones, and I'll show you one up close. Aren't they just glorious? Aren't they absolutely beautiful? I will fluff them up. Look at all the layers inside. Magnificent. So, and I actually think they're quite a romantic looking flower. They're beautiful in weddings, absolutely beautiful. They're beautiful in anything really. I have got just 5 little baubles or ornaments, 3 with glitter, some love arts, and 2 in a mat. So I thought we may incorporate those as well. And with them saying she likes glitter, well, you know me guys, my wispy bits, I thought we could add some of these just for a little bit of decoration, and with the glitter, and also movement, because they move beautiful. So I also decided, I was looking through the bucket, I was looking at something else, and then I spotted these right at the back, and I forgot all about these, that I've got these. And these are very baby pale pink, really pastel. and I thought, look at those. You know, they're not wide open. We've got the peonies for that. Something slightly, you know, semi-open. I don't know what these are called, but oh, aren't they just glorious? They're divine, those. And then I thought we may need a bit of well, I think it's well, no, it's maybe lavender, or it may be heather, but I've got some of that, but that comes with white. As the gentleman said, it doesn't mind if I add the odd bit of white either, you know, whether I put it in or not. So because they're like a very lilac-y pink colour, hi hubby, I thought that we could incorporate those as well. We may not use the white in it, we may just use these, and that's it. And cause the lady loves carnations, I've got 2 different shades, tones of them here. I don't know which one to use, the darker or the lighter, but I've got all of those. So I've just, instead of picking the odd ones out, I've just bought the whole lot, and thought we could incorporate, because the peonies are quite light, so if I put those baby coloured ones against it, they may, I'm not saying they will, but they may clash. So I thought we'd add a bit of darker tone against the peonies, and it could, like, as I say, bring it to life. So that's what we've got for today. So if I just place all these back down there. Oh, I thought I did. And use those. I'm quite looking forward to this. Let's put our ornaments across there. Wispy bits. And let's get our foliage or our greenery. So I think today I'm gonna have to stand on my feet. It's all right, guys, because behind here I've got my slippers on, my house shoes. Have a bit of comfort, because outside today I've got my I washed this, and then as soon as I washed it and it dried yesterday, I put it on again this morning. It is windy. We've got gusty winds, and I can hear a lot of my arrangements. I even have to take my Christmas arrangement off the door because it was swinging and swinging. I was a bit, you know, concerned whether it may come off the hook and land on the floor. So I brought it back in until the winds calm down. So that's what I've done. So I'm gonna have to get on my feet. So I need to alter the camera, I think. I need to see whether it's in shot. So one moment, guys. My hubby's just bought me a cup of coffee. Now, do I bring the camera? Let me just move this here. Fingers crossed, guys. You might not see all of me on it, but it's about the project. So first of all, we're gonna, you know, get this bow how I want it, because I don't want these just hanging. I want them to be positioned in a position so you can see the floral. So the bottom one was this one that we started, then it was that, then the white, then that one, which I've made all slightly different lengths. So because they're smaller, I'm going to bring those up, and then with that I'm going to bring that up. So I'm just bending it up like that. Then I'm going to pinch in the center or here, around here, and have it, get one of the spruces, and I'm going to wrap it around just once, just to hold that in. You can't see the smaller ones, but I'm okay with that. But then I can just do that with the bigger ones there, and just give it like a loop coming down. Let me just see. I may want to bring it and let me move it. I don't, by looking at that, I'm not quite sure about the position. So bring our loop up. So the tail ends need to be underneath. That's better. So I've just slightly made it shorter. Yeah, that's better. So that hangs now a bit better now, don't it? So let's start with our ficus. I don't think I need that one. I don't know why I got 3 out. I've got oddments as well, so it doesn't make sense really, does it? So what I want to do, some people, I have had, I think 2 people private message me and ask me why I seem to put my ficus on first. I always like to put the ficus on first, basically because it's not just spreads like that and you can see the shape and everything and form the shape, but also it's not the quality, it's the cheaper, I know this sounds awful, the cheaper priced greenery. So I'd rather see the cheaper priced greenery at the back, and then, for example, let me just pull one of these leaves off, because these are quite expensive. I'd rather have those more forward, and plus because of the tone in them with the bluey grey, you know, they look really pretty. These tend to give it a shape, for me anyway, around the back. And then like the conifers as well, you know, they're a bit more expensive, so I like to see the more expensive ones on show at the front. No disrespect towards the ficus, because I adore ficus. It is brilliant for anything. So that's just the reason I do it. But there's times where I don't do it and I bring the ficus up front as well, you know, so there's nothing, you know, meant by it, really. I just seem to think the ficus looks good as a background foliage, how it sits. So I'm going to start here, and I'm just gluing these on, excuse me, to the spruce, on top of the spruce. Where's the longest one? There. And I'm going to just sit it on there. You know what I haven't done? I've attached my bow, but I haven't caught my wire at the back. I haven't took it off. where I've twisted it. Let's just bend it inwards, because I don't want it to catch on anything. See, I quite like it. I like the look of the fire twist. And then I'm going to come this side. I just can't see that side. I'm trying to give the shape where it's coming down to a point. And if it doesn't, just manipulate your stem. And plus we're going to be putting things in what are slightly longer anyway, to give that point at the bottom. So this may end up, as David says, iris big. Again, I'm just sticking it on top of the spruce leaves. Now we've got the bigger one. So I don't want that bit. Yeah. Just move my bow. I thought I saw it move then. Then I'm going to put another one there, and then there's going to be one up there. So I'm just going to turn to do my side that I'm a bit awkward, I find. Then we're going to place that one at the back. Just cut it a little bit shorter. Oh my good gracious me. Now I need something here. So put enough Is everybody ready for the holidays, for the Christmas holidays? I've heard a lot of people saying they're ready to have the holiday, so they can enjoy the festive time. That one's not forward enough for me. That one's okay. This one's slightly leaning, so I need to get this one to, I can get my fingers in, stand a bit more upright. Still doing it. Where's, got a little bit here. I might fill that in there because I can see the gap there. Just that little gap here. So there's the sort of, you know, the shape as it's round at the top and then coming down to your point. Oh. So. Oh, once, oh, I can't remember now where I got that one from. Gosh, I think I need my eyes testing again. Right, let's cut at the bottom. Oh, my coffee. This is why I forget my coffee, because I can never see it. Right, these are quite long. I don't want these coming out here. I've cut them off the stem so I can just chop some of them in half. Haven't they got wonderful movement, wonderful shape? So again, we're going to be going around. Let's just have a look how far they come out. So I need to judge it so they don't come out as far as they do. So take that one, cut that one. Yeah. Just going to place them. That one can go down here. Because that's going down there, let's get that one in. Blue string following me. Oh my good gracious me. So I'm going to place that one in there. You know when you can see in your eye and you can see the shining of the glue string? Can't see it. Oh well, never mind. It's all fun. One behind here as well. I think as well this silver dollar, it gives it such a festive feeling as well as romantic. I don't know if that's just me, guys. I must just be a softie. Here's the smaller one. Place that there. So let's get those in. I need some there. I've got another small. Oh, I had my other cat on me last night. Evie, asleep on me. She started snoring. Really, and when she snored, I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it, how loud it was. I didn't think she would have snored like that. It was so funny. Cute as well. And then she wanted to go out after she woke up. So she went out, and then my son heard fighting again, because she is a bully. She really is a bully. My son heard the fighting, and then he came down and said, Mum, I think Evie's fighting again outside. So I asked him to shout her in. Yeah, she'd been fighting. All her tail was raised. But you can't stop them though, can you? It's what they do. I don't like to see it with any animal. Let me get that one in. I will turn it around, everybody. Just slowly bringing it down. Just want one more here. Save that, because I've got to do around the top. Something amiss there. It's here. So I want to place that one there. Behind the bow. So there you have your beautiful silver dollar. It's wonderful. See, with the cypress leaves or conifer, again, I want to bring those in so they come around like that. But I want to put in our fern. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pieces of greenery. So I want to put one down here because that's our point, to show our end point. And again, I've done 2 different layers. The ficus was the first layer, then the silver dollar the second layer. Now this is your third layer in front of the silver dollar. Just I'm going to just get a floral wire and attach it round the back, because with it keep moving, oh, I might just use a spruce actually. It just keeps wobbling side to side. There, that's better. That will hold it. And if it'll do it here as well. So I've just, all I've done is grabbed some spruce at the back and wrapped it around the, to stop it from swaying. Oh, coffee. Have you all started doing your Valentine's arrangements? I think they're lovely. Mind you, I think Christmas ones are lovely. I haven't got a favourite. I really haven't. It's usually each occasion, like Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, you know, spring, summer, and etc. You know, other events as well. Whatever arrangement I'm doing for that event, I just enjoy doing them. So I haven't got a, you know, a favourite. My husband, he likes the autumnal look. Now, I do. But then when I say to him I do like the summer look and so on and so on, I just haven't got a favourite, you know. My oldest son, he's like me, he just likes anything. I don't know about my youngest son. He doesn't really comment. He'll just say that's beautiful, and that's basically it. But, you know, I'm not looking for praise. It's just something joyous I love to do. happy, it gives me happy times. Does it all do that to yourselves? Give you a happy time creating? I think it does. Oh, I can feel the heat coming from there. I can when I'm that side. Oh, the beautiful fern. I say it about everything, guys. I just can't say. I mean, well, saying that's no, that's wrong. Out of, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I love them all. I think out of all the flowers, I like my calla lilies. Not that they're my favourite, but I tend to love working with them. I don't know. Do you all have a favourite that you like working with? I think the fern, it just, you know, as well, it adds that different texture, movement also, you know, and it can add a different tone as well, and interest to your arrangements. You know, I think they all have that sort of a helping hand along with it. Oh, did I take the right amount out? Probably need another one actually. To go right at the top. So I want one in front of it. Yeah, I need one more. One. Let's just make sure that's on something. Yeah, I want one for the centre. Let me just pull one out, grab one out if I've got a oddment anywhere. Oh well, no, I haven't, so I'll pull a leaf off and put a pick on it. Let me see where to place. Okay, behind it, yeah. So there's your beautiful fern. Isn't that sublime? I love it. But all you wonderful creators, you do a fabulous job. I can just see it. I was talking to my friend over the road the other day. She asked me how the videos are getting, and I said, you know what? I said, I've got a feeling that all my subscribers are fabulous creators. I said, I've seen some pictures of some, I says, and they are lovely. I think you're all wonderful. So I want that one at the bottom. So now we're on our fourth layer of greenery. Have that hanging there. How many have I got of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll place one at the top. Again, let me just turn it around. This one. So there's one here. And I'm going to try and go in between where the fern is. Twig on there. In between that fern. Oh, I've got twigs on these. I think the twigs. Can't make out what it is. I'd like to place, I think it was around here somewhere. Something there. I will glue them in. Oh, I've just thrown a twig in the glue pan. Got one there. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to place one here, one around here, what do I? No, keep that one aside. So I'm going to place those in there. Placed that in the wrong way already. Check the glue off. Oops, that one's outside. So, was it around here, I think? Can't see where the other one is on the other side. I'm just, see, that looks too close. Oh no, it's part of it. I'm just going by position and placement. I can't even see where that one is. I think it may be somewhere here. Just turn it around and see if I place them in the right. Oh my good gracious me! That was good guessing. Quite, that's not bad guessing at all. So it's quite full of greenery. I mean, I like that. Oh, that's cold. But again, we'll be having our peonies and things like that around. So the central point is not going to be that bare. I mean, I've got ficus. I've got all the things that I could use if I wanted to fill in with some things. Now then, these I don't want the big cluster, or do I? Let me just cut that down. Let me turn it around. I want to just check. Let's get. In fact, that don't look too bad. Let me just pull one off as well, like I did. Oh no, singular. Now I've done it like that, singular. So I'm going to take these off. I'm going to get some picks. I'm going to place them on their own picks. Just dipping them in the glue. So they're on their own. I was singing Santa's Coming to Town last night. Oh, I get dead excited Christmas morning. Really, really excited. I get up, I prepare the food right early in the morning, prepare the food for when we have it, and then once I've done that, I don't get dressed. I stay in my pajamas. I do wash, but I stay in my pajamas all day. It's Christmas Day. I'm there to just relax and have fun. So and then I run upstairs after. I look at the clock and I think, oh, it's getting late. They need to be up, even though they're all adults. So I go running in the boys' bedroom, jump on the bed. I'm a big kid at heart. Jump on the bed and shout, "Merry Christmas, Santa's been." Yeah, love it. Love it. And they're turning over going, "Oh Mum, it's too early." They haven't even looked at the clock to know what time it is. And I'm like, "Get up, get up." You know, Santa's been, he's left us all some gifts. Bless him. So yeah, I'm a bit like that. I leave a mince pie out and a glass of port or sherry. So yeah. And carrot for Rudolph. I've left a pack of carrots out before for all the reindeers. Love it, me. It's a wonderful celebration. And then once all that's done and obviously the meat's in the oven cooking, it's time for games. We put the TV on, you know, put a film on. We don't really watch the film, it's just like background noise. And we just have fun and play games. Board games, things like that. It's wonderful. I ring my mum up, because she doesn't live near me. So I ring my mum up, you know, wish her a happy Christmas, ask her what she's had, what Santa's left her. Speak to my sister, you know, ask her as well what they've all had for Christmas, her and my nieces and nephews. Things like that. And just to check that they're all alright and they're all enjoying it. And then I get stuck into my family day with obviously my kids, my husband, my stepson. He comes as well. I can't wake him up because he's got his own place. But then, yeah, I was speaking with him last night. He was asking me what time he wants me around. The thing is, I can say to him, be there for 11, and he always comes an hour and 15 minutes after. Always. He's always done it. So if I want him now there for 11, I say 10. And then he'll say, I'll see you at 11. And I think, spot on. So yeah. He was on about it last night and I told him. And then he said, I'll see you an hour later. I said, yeah, okay. But that's how he does it. So one there, one up there. I'm putting these little bits in again. I think now I think about it, they may look like fennel. Place one here. And I want one in the centre. Yeah, and then we play board games and it can go on and on all day, and obviously there's a few Christmas drinks and we can be playing board games till nearly midnight that night. So yeah, it goes on all day. And then we just have snacks in the afternoon because we've all got full tummies, so we just have like snacks and just, you know, nuts and things like that. Breadsticks, you know, mince pies, things like that, just to, you know, eat away at your own leisure. Right, so now I've put this in, and I think this has now made the darker green slightly softer. Oh, let me take this off, I'm starting to sweat. It's made it slightly softer, not just in texture, because it's a beautiful texture, but in look as well. It's softened all the dark colour. So let me place them there. I've got our wispy bits. I think I want to get these in and around the side and then focus on the bits and the floral. And also get our ornaments in as well. So I'm going to have to place picks on these. I'll get white ones. Oh, no, green, sorry. Green tape. I may need another one in them quite shortly. Let me just get the other one out. Oh, that's the brown. Can't tell green from brown. So that's the green. So I'm gonna get a few like that. I'm not gonna cover it in these. That one's on its own, so I'll not use that one. Three, 1, 2, 3, 6. 3, 4. Oh my goodness. 5. One more. 6. Oh, good. Glitter Christmas. So, I've got our wire pick, and I'm using green because once the stem goes in there, it's going into green foliage. So just getting the floral tape, going around. So that's one, because I'm going to place that sort of like there. I think that might need to go slightly up a little bit. Oh, I watched the Polar Express film the other day. I recorded it. I love that film. It's the animated one. I thought it was so sweet. Little Boy for Christmas. And I also like watching Scrooge as well. That's another one of my favourites. I love how the story changes him from being a Scrooge into being kind. I like that sort of thing. You know, so that's a good one of mine. I like happy ending films, me. Don't get me wrong, on some of them I've cried. I'm very soppy like that. My husband looks at me and he's like, it's only a film. I said, but there's people like that in the world. And he's like, oh my goodness, you're so soft. And I, oh. Yeah, things like that. That's the end of that tape. Oh, I've got enough to do on one more, I think, on this. If not, and I'll run out. I think I am looking at it. Yes, easy. I mean, so let's start this one. I can never find the opening. Is that it? Or is that it? Let's just get my scissors. Let's just cut under it. There we have it. And then this last one. I tend to go slightly back up again. Just for a little extra support. That's just me. I've always done it, especially if these stems are quite, you know, fine and vulnerable. So I tend to do that. Right, now let's get these in. Start from the bottom. And I'm going to go up. And just add some ornaments in. Some wispy stuff. You know me, guys. Me and my wispy. Oh, glue string. We don't want that on the ribbon. Oh, I can't see. Let me just turn it around. It's a bit too high. They tend to lean as well. I like things like that. La 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 la. I can't stop thinking now Santa's coming. It's usually within the last few days that I start. I've not asked for anything particular. Well, apart from just a small jacket off my son. But from other than that, I've not really thought what I want. It's not. I don't think it's about me. I think it's about the children. That's what I like to see. The joy on the children's face. Just place this last one in. So we've got those wispy bits in, guys. Doesn't that look pretty? So, one. I've got 5, so I need to place 1, 1, 2, 2. And do I bring one down or do I bring one up? I think up. So, 1, 2, 2, and a sparkly one at the top. So, let's get these in as well. So then all of that's complete. I can't see. I don't want them sticking out too much. It's just part of the decor. Oh, one moment, guys, I can hear somebody on the door. Delivery. One moment. La 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 la. Sorry about that, guys. It was a customer. The customer was looking for, you know, a few roses for his partner. So I've just put some together for him. Because he says he's been looking for somewhere where they've got artificial and he couldn't find anywhere. I don't know, he didn't say how he found me, but I am in the Google, so he may have searched. So yeah, he's happy now with bless him, for his partner. Isn't that sweet? A red rose with a bit of foliage. Oh, it's romantic. I love happiness, joy. Right, I've just placed in those ornaments, so they're in like that, and I haven't brought them out. They're just around the perimeter, just inside the perimeter slightly. So right, we're on to our floral. I'm sure I had another peony. Oh, they're here. Oh my good gracious me, I'm going crazy. I'm going bonkers, David, bonkers. Right, now these, let me just take one of these off. Let's see, is that one smaller? Let's see how I'm going to place these. Aren't they pretty? Oh. We need something. I don't want them to look like wings. So for that reason, to stop things, when you have them coming out like feathers or anything, to stop them looking like wings, just slightly, if I cut another one, instead of having that, which looks like wings, slightly offset them. So one's higher or lower than the other, so they don't look like wings. Because I've done that. I noticed I did that in one of the videos that I've done. And when I analysed it, oh goodness, I knew better. So, yeah, that was just a big fault that I did. Right, with that, I want that there. I definitely want that big peony, because it's the biggest out of all of them. So I want to place that right in the heart of the swag. So that's what we're going to do. Place that there. Let me just get that pine out of the way. Sticking into it. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love peonies. The layers and layers of petals. It's just like with the roses where you can get lots of layers of petals. They seem to be the smaller ones. So they may go down here. That's what I'm trying to do. I've just placed them above the love hearts. So there's your triangle position there. Let's see, similar, oh, they're all similar size. And then I could place one down here, so then you've got your triangle position there. And then I could place two up here. I mean, I can't see, guys. Let me come around here. I'm just placing it for now. And then you've got your triangle position there as well. Let's just turn it around and check. Right, let me check concerning these as well. I can't take that, pull that out because it's a fresh stem. So let me clip one off. I know a few people who love carnations. Now let's get one of those. I can tell they're new because I've not fluffed them up. They're still, so the way I fluff them up when they come in transit, close together like that, I just go in the centre, bring all the petals out to the side like that and hold in my hand and squeeze that plastic in the centre, what's holding the petals, squeeze it into shape, and there you have it. So let's take that off. Oh, it's that one, what sticks? So let's see what that looks like as well, whether I go for the darker or the light. Oh my gosh, they both look nice. do I bring that then? I can't see where the space, for example, out there. You know what, I'm going to get the peonies in first. I know what I'm doing with those. I'm going to get those out of the way. Let's get those beautiful peonies in. I've got different tones of peonies, very different. I'll just turn that around. Oh, they're so sweet. Dead romantic. Just near the heart. Ouch. Then place that just where the heart is. Oh, I've caught it. I've got glue on my hand and it's caught this peony. Glue. Silly me. Let me just redo that. We've got these. If I need any more peonies, I can grab some. I have got masses of peonies. I don't want these to be out of shot. I want them to be able to be seen. Let's make sure that's in. It's attached to something here. Just turn that one around so I can see. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've got it on a jumper. Da 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 da. Right, just slightly turning the head of the peony. Just so it can be seen and it's not out of focus. Something's caught. I can see something caught over there. Better. So that's our peonies in. Again, I've got some like if I just take one off. So, oh, I mean, look at those ones. Different tone. Again, oh, So I've got those colours. Oh my gosh, I've got all sorts. Well, half of them are at the bottom. So, oh my gosh, the bucket is jam-packed. So now, I think we need to decide if we're going to use both or just one. That's very much like that. So I think if I had those, I'd want to bring these out because, let me cut this down. Oh, they've got their own little bud on, look. I'd want to bring this outwards because it's very light in colour. These peonies are very light. This is, as we said, slightly darker. If I can find somewhere. So then that will bounce. So you've got your triangle here, 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 and then here, here, here. So that is why I'd bring a lighter colour of that, or instead of that I could cut this down if I just shorten it and bring something wispy out at the side. But I think with those I'll probably dot these, just the odd one around. I don't want to overdo it with big wispy things, because we also have these and they're darker in colour as well. So I'm liking the idea of these. So I think the darker in the centre. So let's get that one cut down first. And just place this in the centre. Sorry guys, I've got spiders' webs everywhere. So where's that where I've got? Some are smaller than others because, you know, on a stem sometimes you will get smaller headed carnations with, you know, the bigger ones. I'm trying to show you one. That is one stem like that, so you get a small one and a bigger one. So let me try it here. So then you've got that is your triangle, that is your triangle. So I get another shorter one, smaller one, and then you've got the same. I just pop it through there, same on that side. Here, here, here is your triangle. Here, here, here is your triangle as well. So I think we'll place those in there. Very pretty. When I was younger, I never used to really like carnations. I think it was because everybody had them. And I used to say that, oh, everybody buys carnations, you know, so I wasn't a fan of them. Again, because I stay, you know, I like to see different things. But as I got older and into floristry, oh, I love them. I think because as well here in the UK, they are not an expensive flower, and people look at them like they're cheap. They might be cheap, but they're beautiful. That's how I look at it. Absolutely beautiful. So then I want maybe one here, so then you've got your triangle here, here and here. And then also, if I get, do I want a bigger one? is got something on that. Oh, so, look how full they are. Look at the layers of that. So I want one around here. Take these little leaves off at the bottom. And what I'm doing is, if you can see, I'm placing these inwards, but as I come up, I'm slightly bringing them out because I'm trying to keep that form and that shape, you know, of the actual swag. So I'm making these stems slightly longer. So there's your triangle up here as well. Doesn't it look wonderful? I can't make out if that's got one flower on, or stems, or two. Let's cut this way. A bit short, longer as well. I've got something on here. Sticky tape. I can find. I'll end up using my scissors. I can never get it off. I try and try. It's a little bit. Oh, I can't. Scissors. Isn't it awful when they put sticky tags on right at the top? I can't get that bit off. Oh, it's glued, like it's glued on. Oh, hang on. Oh, I won't let it defeat me, guys. The sticky tape at the top, I can't get it off, but I won't let it defeat me. Oh, there we go. It's really stuck on. And I haven't got the nails. I've got stubby fingernails, mate. All you wonderful ladies and gents who have lovely nice nails. Mine aren't. There we go. Whoops, a little bit more. My goodness. There. There. Didn't defeat me. Oh, I nearly smelt it. I'm terrible for that. Terrible. So that needs to go there. Let me just cut it slightly shorter. And here. Move it slightly out. That's all I want. Do I go for the smaller one? I'll place that there. There and there. Or do I go for three? Big one at the top. And the two smaller heads. Yeah. So let me cut those down. Just turn that round. Right. One. Oh, not again. La la la. La 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 la. It's two. Where's the big one? Oh, here. Cut that one. Oh, I keep thinking about Christmas Day. I just can't get it out of my mind. It's embedded in my head. I can't get that off. Oh, I've got something. Oh, I can't. It's better. It's all the fun and laughter. I'm really looking forward to the joyous moment. And the church bells ringing as well, Christmas morning. That is a wonderful sound. An absolute wonderful sound. All the different chimes. Slightly manipulate that a little bit. I think the churches and that, and the cathedrals and things like that, may be open, I'm not sure, maybe open quite late at Christmas Eve for you to go and sing, you know, Christmas carols, you know, Christ is born in Bethlehem, things like that. One there. I'll turn it around, guys. It's just my last one on this side. Bring that ficus slightly in front. So there you can see with those carnations, don't they look sweet? People used to think, when I did my flower course, that because my name is Iris, that would be my ultimate favourite flower. It's beautiful, but it's not, no, it's not. Right, I want to add in, I think, let's try this. Have I got any spare? No, they're all fresh. So let's cut one of these off. See what it's like with the white. Oh, look at that for an effect. Now let me think. Do do I want one at the bottom, underneath? I think I definitely like one there. Don't know, no. Or maybe there. Let me cut another one. See, that looks like wings now, I'm looking at it. So then in that particular instance, I'd need to bring them in a bit more. And looking like two wings sat at the top. So I'd have to lower them down slightly. Perhaps something like that. I think I could have sworn I'd got some more of these loose. And that's just like filler, really. Let me just see what it'd be like with one under here. No, not in the centre. Oops. Don't know about me. Bring the white round slightly. Just thinking I need to balance it. I'm not going to cut that off until I can see. I'm placing one maybe there and there. I'm going to place those in. Again, I'm going to push them a bit deeper in. Yeah, like that. Like I've placed those slightly deeper in here. I'm going to do the same with these. I'm going to put them there. It's hard to see when I'm shrinking. That's what I'll say. That's my excuse. Now my kids would say otherwise. They say it's because I'm getting old. They say old age makes you shrink. Cheeky things. How dare they? Forever young at heart, me. It's the way to be. Joyous, happy, forever young at heart. Right, well, let me put those aside a moment. I do need something around here. Gosh, I've got lots of pinks, but I do need something. But the lady doesn't like roses. So, let me see. Just, you see, I don't want it too much together like that because it's not giving each one its own space. So, it either have to be bring that one slightly, no, can't. This is where then I don't like to place things on this, you know, on this occasion anyway. Too close, no, that don't look right at all. We just need something. Let me scour, guys, through. I wonder if I've got some smaller peonies. Smaller headed peonies. Found some. Is that it? Found some. Found some. Oh, some what look like buds as well. Let's get them. Don't know how many. I'm just going to get them out of the bunch and hope for the best. Comes with another set of peonies. Look, aren't they divine? And again, a different tone, slightly different tone, not much, but slightly different. So by placing that, because it's smaller, with a bit of depth, not right up the same height, just, you know, place it in slightly deeper. And here's one with a little bud, look. Again. Oh gosh, I just can't see. You know, just something to give it its own space. We've got a bigger one, just slightly bigger one. Oh, I don't even know if I'm going to use these, guys, if I'm being quite honest. I don't know. No, I don't like the look of it on it. I'm not going to use no more carnations, so we'll take those off. I'm not going to use no more of those. And some peonies here I'm not going to use. So let's use these. Let me just place some around, because again I've got bigger heads, so I'm going to need something. Again, just set in a bit slightly deeper. I want the florals all to be on the front. To me, set that in slightly deeper. There's a bit of depth. I could bring a smaller one down here, have that down there, and I've got 3 buds. Right, I do think I need something here, so I could bring that one there. I can get it. That there. And I think maybe a little bud at the top. Now, doesn't that look better? Doesn't that look better? So I've got to remember where I put them now. One down here. So let's get the one at the bottom in. Just lift up, and I'm attaching this one to my cypress leaf and just letting it hang. Got my little bud here. Which I want to go around here. And I think I've got one here, yeah. Again, they don't have to be, when you mirror image, they don't have to be any of the exact mirror image. I'm mirror imaging, but the one may be slightly higher than the other, but that is okay, guys. Unless the, you know, customer or whatever you're doing, design, and you want to do an exact mirror image, you know, then that's great. On this occasion, it's not needed, but I am placing them where I do one, on one side I do the other, but again, just slightly offset. Again, I'm just placing that one slightly in for a bit of depth. Place that one up there. And I'll glue that to the cypress leaf. Get it off and I think around here somewhere, like that. So they're all, I think they're all in. Yes. So there are little miniature, I'll call them miniature, but they're probably just like small flower heads from the actual bunch. You know, when you're outside, if you're in your own garden, you see the smaller ones starting to grow. That's all they are. So you get the buds, then you get the semi-open, well, started to grow, then you get the bigger ones, the next stage up, and then you get the flourishy full one. So I've got a couple of oddments in here of these. If I can get them out. I'm going to take the rubber band off today. Because every time I watch my videos, I keep thinking I'm getting lazy with these rubber bands. So I need to take them off. Because it doesn't look good. There we go. Right. Oh guys, look at those. Aren't they just sweet? They are so pretty. The shape of them is adorable. I find it looks such a little romantic flower. Oh, it's wonderful. When you have, oh dear me. Now let's see. We need to add. I don't want it to be too much again. Or what about some in the centre around here? I'll place that up there. Because there's still something I think needs to be there. Just that little bit of floral. Fun to that, I think. just dotting these around, because I do think that there's some that needs to be around the perimeter to give that little bit of colour, also just around it, and movement as well. Oh, definitely. That one's got three flowers on that side, so let's swap it. So I need something down here. Got that one there, so I need something here on the outer side. May as well use them all. And then something here as well. Or do I slightly up? Turn that around so that can go. When is that got? That's a longer piece. I'm just placing them, guys, and I will show you. I just need to make sure that I'm positioning them to the point where they don't look out of place. And then I think one. Yeah, that's it. Can you spot them, guys? Don't they look beautiful? That little bit of extra touch. Oh, makes me go all lovey-dovey when I do things like this. So there's here two I've placed in the centre there. I haven't gone down here, you know, down here. I've tried it and I didn't think it looked too good, or blended it. It blended in, but it just didn't sit right. So I've gone here, 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 up here, then here. I think it's another one here as well, something like that. So you've got them around the perimeter, so it's not just green. So I brought the colour from the centre, but just slightly around the edge. And that is where we're going to place them. Let's get the ones in the centre first. I'm keeping the greenery on them. You know, I'm not taking the greenery off. Just make sure it's placed correctly. Sit that there. Just and go slightly above there. Keep getting glue on my nails. I'm thinking next time when I put one in, I'll not do it. I'll not catch myself. Oh, blue string, it's following me. Around here, just to bring a bit of colour around this area. I'm just slightly looking lonely. And here. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I forget that I'm doing. I've got the video running. Now then, let me see. I think it's around here. The last one. Around there. Oops, a daisy. Right, let me just come and have a look. See something that's slightly bothering me. Can you spot it, guys? Here and here and here. So one, two. Right, let me just turn this around. See it straight away. There. And there. It's that when you spot something, it seems to, the rest of it seems to jump out at you as well. So this is where I'm basically using just a little bit of rusticus for my filler foliage, just to fill in. Some of the, what I see is, I've noticed are a bit gapy. Just to cover that up one there. let's see that other one. There. I think one more I can see, just one more. Just there. Right behind this bow. Just fluff it up. Use that bow at the back, bring that forward. Show that off. There. So guys, that is what we have done today for the gentleman's request of a pink swag with no red flowers, no roses. There wasn't any, you know, wasn't bothered if there was white in or not. But the lady just loves peonies, and they're her favourite flowers, and carnations. You know, some people don't like roses. That's fine. You know, it's everybody to their own. But yes, so I hope that that's helped you along to give you an idea, my sweetheart, to, you know, create a beautiful, spectacular arrangement, swag, you know, for your loved one, which will, I think, you know, when you create them yourself, it means more to the person who's receiving them. You know, it's just it's a sentimental thing, and I think it's wonderful. I think it's a wonderful gesture, and all those creative people, or not even creative, but are just having a go, you know, what a great thing you're doing. You're all doing a fantastic job. You know, you're all you know, doing the world a favour, should I say. You're there to help, so you're on this planet to do the world a favour for other people, and to be there to create them a beautiful gift. So again, I hope that that's okay. Again, I've tried to keep to the pinks and everything. I've added a bit of sparkly, like you said, in the ribbon, in the little berries, twigs, you know, and the 3 love hearts as well, and they're again like a new ribbon, where we've used as beautiful different tones of peonies. You've got your very light pink with the dark speckles in, then you've got a slightly darker tone there, and by adding your carnations, which is more like a baby pink colour against this, you know, and it's adding tone. And then you've got these little wildflowers, what are beautiful, with like a slight cerise colour pink. So you've got all your different tones of pinks, and you know, and then you've got your conifer or cypress leaf, your fern, your ficus. What I say looks like fennel. It may be not, I may be wrong. You know, it's just what it looks like to me. A bit of white ruscus in there, and you've got bits of green ruscus as you fill the foliage as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's gone on over 2 hours. So I like that. Oh, and your eucalyptus. I always forget something. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to give it a close-up to give you a better view of the actual flowers and how they look. And you know, and so I just want to say thank you so much for, you know, taking your time to watch the videos. I know they're long, but thank you for sitting back and watching, you know, the full video of the tutorial. And I really do appreciate it, guys, from the bottom of my heart. You know, you all do mean so much to me, and it's a fantastic feeling knowing that there's people, like wonderful people out there, you know, is sat and using their own precious time to watch my videos. It's very heartwarming, and I haven't got the words to explain it. You're just all fabulous, and I love you all. So please subscribe, you know, share to your friends and family, or even work colleagues, you never know, you know, and give us a thumbs up and a like as well. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if I don't know about around the world, I know in the UK we've got gusty winds, so if you have around wherever you live in the world, you know, got gusty winds, oh gosh, guys, please stay safe, please, because they can, as you all know, they can be really strong. So please stay safe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. So all the best, everybody. And David, I hope you like the close-up of the swan, my sweetheart. And I'll give you a close-up of this too. So take care, guys, and God bless. Bye-bye. Here we go. Get ready for the quick clip. Oh my good gracious me. Right, let me just bring it forward. Let me move my video stand out of the way. Oh gosh. Right, there's your bow with your beautiful love hearts and the pinks and the little reds. The pink bow. There's your mesh white ribbon as well, and your beautiful glittery pink ribbon with your tiny little peony. Isn't that sweet? And then you've got your beautiful carnation up at the top, and your biggest peony sat in the center. Don't they look fabulous? With again your smaller carnations there, and you've also got, if I can show you, your little, look at those, aren't they so sweet and lovely shape? And then you've got your love hearts there, your little wispy bits that I like, with the little glittery twigs all around. And then you've also got the love heart there, that's in glitter as well. And then we've also got these added in with a bit of heather and maybe lavender, to be quite honest, with the white ruscus and what I say looks like fennel. You may disagree, guys. If you agree, let me know. So that's in there just to soften the pinks, and my wonderful cypress leaves and conifer and fern. So I hope that you like those flowers, guys, and I hope you like the colour. So give it a go yourselves, or you know, or give it make one for your loved one. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, guys, and thank you so much again, and God bless. Bye bye.